Okay. Today, holy crap. Okay, right off the bat, I woke up late today. Right, I was supposed to get up at like 8 or something. I woke up, and then I was like chilling there, and I fell back asleep, and I woke back up at like 10, or was it? Yeah, it was like 10. Right, and I went, took a shower, got ready, and and my interview was at 12. So it's like 11, right? And I check the bus times. I check Google Maps, and it says that the bus will get me there exactly by 12, right? So I'm like, holy crap, dude, getting there exactly by 12, I'm gonna be late, right? Because Google Maps doesn't take me directly to the store; it just takes me to the little complex that it's in, okay? And so I was like, okay, Mom, can you take me? And she was like, yes. Luckily, thinking it's a Saturday, right? If not, I probably would have been late by like 2 minutes. It wouldn't have been a big deal. But I drove over there, which is cool. Since eventually I will be driving that route to get to work or whatever, right? Dude, this dumb light. Anyways, okay. Interview went well. He said that I was overqualified for the position, which is awesome. He thought that I applied for their shift lead just based off of my qualifications and stuff like that, which I didn't. I got to work my way up to be a shift lead, right? So, yeah, I mean, it went well. It went great. He was like, all right, we're going to go through, how are you, whatever, right? The only issue that I'm thinking about right now, it popped into my head while I was in the shower. He might have put my email in wrong for the thing. Because my email, I'm not going to say my email. But there's a hyphen in my actual last name, and then there's no hyphen in my email. And that's I told him it, and I told him no hyphen, but I don't know if he actually put no hyphen in the email when he was putting it onto like the page or whatever. But my application was also through my normal email, so he should have had it. And he got my phone number too, so it's totally cool. It's in the system, right? So if it doesn't come through the email, maybe I'll get a text message. I hope. He also said that if you don't get you should get an email within 24 hours is what he said once you're hired, right? So I've been hired officially as a crew member, which is great, awesome. Dude, if I enjoy working there, I'm gonna go for the shift lead. I'm so serious. I'm going because I had the opportunity at AMC and at McDonald's, and I chose not to. But I feel the energy for this one. I don't know. The atmosphere is good. It's cool in there. Like the coworkers seem cool. I have 2 of my friends there as well, and the actual general manager himself, also a cool dude. You can also have a beard, which is great. I know it's kind of completely irrelevant, but when I was at McDonald's, right, I had like this, what I have now, but I also had my sideburns grown out. So I was like close to a beard because I can grow a beard, right? But I usually cut it because I had a beard over quarantine and I looked like a homeless man. I never trimmed it or anything. It was just all out there. I just looked like a homeless man. That's what my mom would call me. She would call me a hobo. Anyways, so I cut it, right? And then I cut it all off. I cut all of it off. And because I had never seen my chin. I haven't seen my chin in, it was years. It was years since I last saw my chin, and so I cut it all off, and I have a freaking dimple here, or like a dent in my chin. I have like a chin dimple. It's freaking, I don't know. I don't like it, so I just keep this here. I also think I look better with this here. But then there was one dude, his name from school. When I went to school with all this cut, he saw and he was like, you look. I don't know. There's something. You look older, which I guess it's because I only had the mustache and not the beard. But whatever. I don't know. It's all subjective if you really think about it. Because some people might think I look younger. Some people might think I look older. What would you call this? Because I don't grow my whole beard out now. I cut the sides and I just leave this. It's not really a goatee, so I don't know what you would call it. It's just like a bush at the bottom. But whatever. I think it works. If you think I should change it, let me know. Right, I did that, Ran some errands with my mother, came home, played some Overwatch, played some Apex. I suck at Apex. It's terrible. I am the worst player ever. But yeah, honestly, a good day. And shoot, what was I thinking about? Payphone? You know, I was in the shower. Oh my goodness, I bought my Disney ticket. We're confirmed going to Disney, right? Well, I am confirmed, and I'm going to go with some of my friends too, which is really cool. I'm excited. I haven't been in forever. It's been 4 years. I checked on Google. It said the last time I visited was 4 years ago. I'm 17. That means the last time I went was when I was 13 years old. Do you know how much development happens in 4 years? Maybe I'll hate it. Maybe I'll think it's boring. But now, right? Okay, I used to hate roller coasters. And then I went with some of my friends, and they forced me to get on Ghost Rider first at Knott's Berry Farm, which I thought was whack. It was boring. And then we went on Silver Bullet, which also I didn't like it. I was like, at the time I had a fear of roller coasters too, right? And then the third one, we went on Hang Time, and I don't know, but after the drop, like right when we dropped on Hang Time, something snapped in my head. It was like, boom, this is awesome, this is sick, it's so much fun, right? And then I think we went on Hang Time 3 times that day, and we went on Silver Bullet again. I think Silver Bullet's boring now. I don't know, there's just something about it that's not that fun for me. But Hang Time is fun, alright? Yeah, so I like coasters now, which is sick. I really want to go on the Incredicoaster. Dude, just thinking about it, I'm like, my heart's racing. I haven't been in 4 years, 4 years, man. And then Avengers Campus is open now too, so I get to go. Guys, all right, I don't think I've talked about it a lot, but I'm kind of like a nerd or whatever, right? Like, I have a Lego collection. I love like MCU, Marvel, DC, love Batman, right? Anime, manga, anime and manga, obviously, I've made that clear, but like superheroes and stuff, freaking Invincible, dude. I read Invincible, all of it. It was great, alright? It was great. I'm not reading The Boys. I don't care what anyone says, I'm not reading The Boys. Right? I'm gonna be an aesthetic nerd, alright? That's gonna be sick, alright? Which, I don't think of myself as a nerd, but that's like the correct term, I suppose. Right, that's besides the point. I think that's it. I don't have very much to talk about. Yeah, today was just a good day. I just feel good. I got out the cold shower. I'm feeling great. Like I attempted, not even attempted. I detangled my hair, so because I'm trying to figure out how to wear a hat, because it's gonna be like 95 degrees when we go to Disney, but I just can't. Also, one of the girls, or who canceled on me, like, I don't even know. It was like a week ago now. Or, I don't know. But I was upset about it. She asked me to go to an escape room with her and some of her friends, so I was like, yeah, whatever, I guess. I mean, what? I was being dramatic, okay? I am a dramatic person, okay? At the time, I was emotional. And it lasted for like a day. And then I got over it. Which is... That's how it goes. Yesterday, too. Freaking yesterday. I was on a roll yesterday. I don't know. I was bang, bang, bang. I don't know. I didn't rewatch the video or anything. But I just remember saying a lot of stuff. Which is, I felt like compelling, you know? Which is cool, right? I talk like that once in a while. I don't know. Just for importance. For stuff I'm passionate about. So, like, if you were to ask me to talk about, like, the inner depths of Denji from Chainsaw Man as a character, that's how I would talk. Or like Thorfinn, right? That's how I would talk. Or like Isagi Yoichi, or like just Blue Lock in general. Mostly Isagi though. I freaking right. Because I guess it comes from not only me having a personal interest and like looking deeper into the characters, but I've also learned how to accurately do so because of all the film classes I've taken. I don't think I've talked about on this channel, but I took video production in my junior year, and then I went to a film academy during the summer from junior to senior year. And in my senior year, I took advanced video production and advanced broadcast media. So you know, I'm kind of up there. Not up there. I'm not up there. I'm not up there at all. But I kind of know some stuff about like film, right? And like cameras and, you know, production. So, and like, character analysis. I also took a film English honors class in my junior year, and I took a film English class in my senior year. So I'm pretty well rounded, well versed in the film world, if you will, which I'm happy about that. It's a passion, I suppose. Oh my goodness. Tomorrow, leg day, I'm gonna absolutely demolish myself, and yeah, that's it. I feel good. Have a good one. I don't know, man. Just one last thing. What is it? Enjoy the beauty of this world. Just take some time. No phone, no music, no audio. Just calm down and just observe the beauty of this world. All right. Appreciate the things that you got. Appreciate the world. It's not for some divine retribution or some God. Me personally, I'm agnostic. All right. I don't think there's a God. If there is one, cool. If there's not, cool. I don't care. But like, I guess I could explain that too, because my mom, so like my grandfather was the pastor of a church, and then my grandmother was always the first lady of the church. So I kind of had that religious stuff like shoved down my throat for a while, and then I got on like the conservative side, not even conservative. I don't know. The atheist side of YouTube, I guess, or like the right-winged atheist side. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, some video or something convinced me. And then I dove deeper in, and I just kept learning about it, and then I was like, okay, they're kind of right. There's not like substantial evidence, So I mean, I'm sorry. I don't want to like offend you. I don't care if you're offended, dude. That's my belief, right? What the heck? I'm not telling you to not be Christian or Catholic. Why did I even think that? You see how screwed up social media is? Right. Anyways, so I guess yeah, just having all that stuff shoved down my throat, especially my dad too. He's also religious, and I saw him do some terrible things, and it just made. And then in media too, you got like cult members and all this stuff, and it just. The way that they're portrayed, and real life people too who are religious. At the time, it just made me feel like, why would I ever want to be a part of this? Because the people who are religious aren't good people, right? And that's not everyone, obviously. I doubt that that's even the majority. But there's still racist Christians, right? Or like still bad stuff happens even if you believe, right? So it just doesn't make any sense. I'm not, in my head, it's like you're relying on a bigger figure to suppress or like, I'm trying to figure out the proper way to say this. A way to cope, I suppose, with the reality of this world. Like the things that you cannot handle, you will sit there and you will pray, right? And to me, that's just kind of like weak. But it doesn't detract from who you are as a person. That's just not for me personally, right? And not to say that you are a weak person because of that. You're going to do what you're going to do. That doesn't change. That doesn't make you yourself weak as a person. I just think that action isn't for me personally. I think if I were to do that, that is a sign that I failed personally. Because I'm relying on, I don't want to say fake, I guess another in order to, get through something, which that's great. Rely on people around you, right? But you don't get a response, right? Again, okay, all right, I'm not making a very good case for believing here, all right? Me personally, I don't know how I would do that, all right? I need to separate my perspective. I do have friends who are, most of my friends are religious. Not super devout. I only have like 2 who are super devout. There are people, there are people out there who say that they're Catholic or Christian and they don't even follow their teachings. They don't know anything about it. That's sad, right? Me personally, Stoic philosophy, That's great. As I've said many times, I don't claim to be a Stoic. That's not what I am. I'm not as great as those who were before me. I simply have an interest in the philosophy and the lifestyle, um, and I don't follow it one to one to a T. That's not how I'm going to choose to live my life. But I do agree with a lot of the things that they say, and I know that the people who were Stoics did believe in a god or multiple gods, and that's cool, right? It doesn't, it's not gonna detract from the things that they're saying, right? It doesn't really matter as long as the things that you're saying are relevant and good. Then I'm gonna go along with it. Just I've thought about just sitting down to read the Bible just to see and learn, right? To see if there's, but I don't know. There's something about it that I don't want to say detest, but I can't think of another word right now. Food. I'm so hungry, man. We need more food. We always need more food. I need more food. If I want to put on muscle, I need more food. But I am seeing some progress. People have said I look bigger. My lats are slightly more visible from the front, which is great. I think I've already said that. But yeah, gym has been great. I don't know if I said it or not, but I know I did. I hit my old squat PR, right? Also benched 200 the last time I went to the gym was yesterday. Which is like my current PR or whatever. Like I've been able to hit 200 since my junior year. Like I said, I was like way too inconsistent and wasn't pushing for PRs at all and like chasing it. But now I'm chasing a goal physique, you know what I'm saying? So I'm out here pushing myself and trying to be the best that I can be. So next chest day, I'm going to try and hit 205 on the bench. I did try and I failed earlier this week since today's still Saturday. I failed, so that sucks, but eventually I'm going to get that video that's like, boom, fail, boom, fail, boom, fail. Finally gets it. Yeah. So that's going to be awesome. I feel like I'm just stretching at this point. Yesterday I was kind of ranting. Not even kind of, it was a full-blown rant. It felt good though. And I feel like it's better that I do that to a camera rather than to a person, because a lot of the things that I'm saying I've already said before. I'm not gonna lie, just in different ways. I'm just rehashing things that I know or things that I learn in certain ways to live your life, the ways that I think that you should. But again, I have to say this so many times, not like only for the camera, but for myself personally. You cannot judge someone for the way that they live their life, alright? I mean, like, you can. Objectively you can, but you shouldn't, because it's just it makes you worse, right? Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, if you're going to be so judgmental on everybody and have such a high expectation, you're always going to be let down. You cannot have any expectations for anyone else but yourself. Like the quote says, be strict with yourself and tolerant of others.